So you're pitching a VC, and the VC asks, what are your investors' pro rata rights? If you want to know the answer, stick with me now.
Ask Alex. Ask Alex. Because you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
So what do they mean? If an investor invests and gets 20% of your company in a seed round, a pro rata says that they can invest the same amount at the Series A that they would enable them to retain their ownership percentage. So if your Series A would loot them 25%, if they don't invest, they would then be down 15%. If they take the pro rata option, it's a choice, not an obligation, then they will get to invest, so they would add that 5% back and stay at their 20%. The math is a little bit iterative. So, who gets what involves a little bit of negotiation, and the math can kind of get a bit funky. If you don't have a clue, then they're done for you in the ProCap table. I'll put a link down below. Feel free to check it out. Now, this can be a good or bad question to be asked. If your investors have pro rata, the next question is, are they actually doing the pro rata? Are they? It is a bad question if your investors have pro rata rights and they're not using them. And we've talked about this before. It's a good question if your company is doing really well and the investors getting really greedy and they want to do the whole round for themselves. So they're starting to think, how can they block the investors from getting the pro rata rights? Yes, this happens. And quite often to a fund you've heard of, if you see the show notes, you'll see a little quote which goes along the lines of, really fucking tired of bigger investors pressuring founders not to let prior investors get pro rata. Expect us not to send stuff your way anymore. What you need to say, yes, we have agreed to pretty standard terms. However, if you're looking to get the whole deal done yourself, I'm sure some of our investors will be happy to take money off the table since we've grown quite considerably between rounds. And on paper, they've already multiplied their investment. I can, of course, introduce you to them to have those discussions. I think it's important for me to take care of my investors and not screw them. So this is something that I would want to socialize. There you go, guys. That's the end of that. I hope it's really valuable. If you want to work with me or learn more, head over to alexanderjarvis.com and hopefully your fundraise will be a little bit less stressful. Bye.